folks, let's get right into it. First and foremost, Tom, today is the beginning of open enrollment of the Affordable Care Act, but the Trump administration does not want you to know that. They have been strangling the ACA. They have been refusing to advertise. They have cut the budget. They want to shut the website down. And here's the deal. So yesterday, I sent an email to several people in the Trump administration. Hope Hicks, the communications director, Helen Farr, also communications, Hogan Gidley, Mercedes Torres, sent to Omarosa as well, saying, hey, who are you guys offering up to come on the air to talk about open enrollment of the federal health exchanges? Crickets. No response whatsoever, because they don't want people to sign up for the Affordable Care Act. Joining us right now is Dr. Lisa Ashe, the founder of Be Well Medical Group. Dr. Ashe, how you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
It is clear the Trump administration wants to strangle the ACA. They literally do not want folks to know today's open enrollment. This also is the shortest open enrollment they've ever had. It's only 45 days. Yeah,
it's just till December 15th. Normally, it would go to January 31st. So they have cut it in half, just about.
And so by doing that, they want to make it harder for folks to enroll. And so how are you and others trying to get the word out to folks that the open enrollment does exist? People can still sign up for the federal health exchanges.
Well, I'm doing a lot of social media campaign with my business, but just talking to churches, just trying to get the word out that, hey, it's open. And it's not just for people who don't have insurance. You also need to go on and make changes to your existing coverage if you signed up before. So this is very important. Some of the coverages that you have for 2017 might not be available in 2018. And so you need to go on and check to see, are you going to automatically renew? Do you need to update? And so it's not just for people who don't have insurance, it's for all of those millions who got insurance through the ACA previously as well.
What about the changes they've made to this? How is it going to impact the cost of these plans? Because, again, Trump has done certain things that have caused the premiums to skyrocket.
So the premiums may increase. Now, fortunately, if you did get help, if you got the subsidies from the government, your costs will not increase because you will still get those if you are eligible. And I believe last year, 8 out of 10 people were eligible for help. And so you should still go on. You should still sign up. You may get coverage for $50 or $100. I, as a small business owner, I get my coverage through it. I pay $350. I don't get any subsidies. And so this is not just for poor people, it's for everybody. It's for small business owners. It's for those who don't or aren't able to get insurance from their loved ones or their employment. And there are millions and millions of people. Even though this administration doesn't recognize the importance of it, it is imperative, it's important that people sign up or renew their coverage.
Hey, Tom, I want to bring in... Right, you got to get into it. Tom, I want to bring in Spencer Overton, who is the president of the Joint Center for Political and Economic Studies. Spencer, this is pure politics. They could not repeal and replace the Affordable Care Act. They want to strangle it. I mean, they literally are trying to come up with all kind of ways to keep folks from even knowing that the Affordable Care Act, it is still the law of the land.
Still the law of the land, and it's really just politics, right? It's not even... I mean, there are people who are harmed in terms of their health care here, right? But that we're going to put aside because this political move, hey, we're going to undermine President Obama's signature accomplishment to basically just move our political agenda.
Absolutely.
And Tom, what's amazing is you got all these broke white folks in Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, and Georgia, and all these other places, all just happy and excited. And I'm going, y'all some of the sickest people in America.
Yeah.
That's how crazy this is. That's how crazy it is. Dr. Ashe, what's the website? Where do people go? Where do our listeners go if they don't have insurance or they want to change their plan? Where do they go to begin to go through this for the next 45 days? And again, you only have 45 days.
You only have 45 days. You want to go to healthcare.gov, and then that'll take you to your specific state. If you are not, if you or the person is not internet savvy, there's a phone number that can also, or you could do a paper. All of that is available on healthcare.gov.
Dr. Lisa Ashe has been with us. I'm sorry, Roland.
I'm pulling it up right now. The website does work. Go ahead, Sybil, because you know they probably try to shut it down.
It's really important. Dr. Lisa Ashe has been with us on Get Well Wednesday and talking about a number of different items and everything, but it's really important to understand you have to be a part of this in the next 45 days by December 15th in order to be covered by January 1st, regardless of what the clowns in D.C. are doing.
Absolutely.
You have to get involved and get people, your children as well.
Absolutely.
And Lisa, if you don't do it in the next 45 days, you can't enroll until what,
Right.
next year?
Until next year, unless you have a major life event, divorce, marriage, have a baby, somebody dies that was on your coverage. And so if you do not do it by December 15th, you will not have coverage for a year, 1 year.
Well, Tom, it's
That's
pretty
great
shameful
information.
to see them literally stop advertising. They stop promoting it, and they're going to take the website down on certain days. They want to kill this law.
Yeah, and Roland, I noticed that in your entire segment, the term Obamacare never came up.
Here's why. I don't use Obamacare, because that was a poll-tested phrase to create a negative against it. I never use that phrase. I told Obama don't use that phrase. I'm not going to use something that Republicans are using to oppose it. That's why you go ask all these white folks, do you support the Affordable Care Act? Oh, I love it. Obamacare, I hate it. Fool is the same thing. That's why I don't use Obamacare.
But you do use Obamacare.
Well, I use the Affordable Care Act.
That's good information, Roland. Good information.
Appreciate it.
All right,
Dr.
Huggy
Lisa Ashe,
Dash,
thanks a lot.
25 past the hour.
Weekdays on TV One.
I will never lie to you.
Oh my God.
Roland Martin.
He doesn't want to talk to us. He wants to ignore us.
Uncensored.
Hell no. That ain't gonna cut it, boo.
Unapologetic.
No, that is fundamentally false. You are wrong. He
Unfiltered.
wants an America where we all look alike. He ain't talking about black people.
Unrelenting.
You better go work out, because you got a fight on your hands.
NewsOne Now with Roland Martin. Weekdays at 7 a.m. on TV One.